Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and today we're back with some more of The Witcher. Last time we made our way through Burning Vizima, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit of time. Anyways, we made our way here and we were supposed to make our way to the cloister gate because we're heading up to the end of the game. I'm pretty sure of it because, you know, considering we are in the epilogue, I believe. Show quests from the epilogue. Ashes of Vizima, that's the one we're currently on, so I think, yes, we are in the epilogue. I thought, my memory serves me correctly, which is surprising. You know, all this time, we've been working our way up here, and I'm like, alright, all we gotta do is take on the Grandmaster, and that's gonna be the end of the game. But you know what? Me in my, well, I'll say stupidity, or me with my poor memory, I seem to have forgotten about one very important detail. Alvin disappeared, and it is going to be at this time where he is most likely to appear, so I don't think this is going to be just a stand-up fight. I never did think it was just going to be a sort of stand-up standard fight, but Alvin's going to play into this somehow. Triss, do you have anything to say before we enter these gates?
Almost there. We'll find Jacques de Aldersberg in the monastery.
Damn, I'm out of potions. Could I ask you to...
Geralt, what would you do without me? Wait here. I'll be back in a blink.
What? I managed to send Triss away. I must enter the cloister before she returns. Oh! I was like, we're not out of potions. I've got plenty of them. We're trying to get her to go away because we think things are going to turn back. Okay, sure. Because I guess we don't want her to get hurt, even though I'm pretty sure Triss could handle herself. All right, sure. Cloister gate. Let me in. All right, we have to use the right side of the door. Finally, we get to see what's on the other side of these doors. Noid of the Order. Oh, you're not gonna attack me on sight? That's cool. I'll request permission to pass.
Halt! No passage. Grandmaster's orders.
I'm here on a matter of national importance.
Shove off. The Grandmaster seeks solitude.
Sorry, you give me no choice.
Oh.
Tender a day! Halt! No passage. Grandmaster's orders.
I'm here on a matter of national importance.
Shove off. The Grandmaster seeks solitude.
Sorry, you give me no choice.
Alright, let's, Oh, I pulled out the wrong sword. Darn it. Okay, good sword. There we go. Wait, what am I doing with the swords? Am I not Geralt of flame-throwing?
Surrender!
There we go. Yeah, see? Swords. I must prepare for a fight to the death. And I'm you know what? Okay, I was gonna say I guarantee you they've got a fireplace in the room somewhere. An ornamented key to the Grandmaster's chambers. Nilfgaardian lemon. Of course, they have to give me something to use as a potion base, you know, just in case. That's good game design. Oh, I can't equip any more of the stuffs. It's like, we're obviously at the end, but I'm like, I can't bring myself to drop anything. All right, well, I'm not about to compromise on my, we'll say tendencies. We're at the end of the game. I've made it through the entire game with the way I like to do things, and we're going to continue to do things like that because I'm stubborn. So I'm going to read the Striga's urge. Notes contain the formula for a potion made with a Striga heart. Chances are I'm never going to be able to use that considering I let the Striga live, so let's read that. Notes contain the formula for a potion made with the heart of a Striga. The potion grants 1 silver and 1 bronze talent when consumed. Really? That's it? Okay, I'm glad I let her live. Doesn't really seem worth it to me. So we'll drop that. Grab the local pepper vodka. And, I think I'm gonna make a proper save right here. Not a quick save, we're gonna make a proper save, just in case something goes wrong, because I think I'm well equipped with the potions, but I don't know what the fight to come will bring. Alright, here we have it. Now, in my traditional, you know, in the way I've been doing it, I'm not gonna use any potions before I enter the door. We're gonna go into the fight and then see what I need to use, after I die or whatever. Nice to know that these two guards, holy crap. He's a ghost. Is he slowly fading, or was he just always sort of transparent? Or transparent. Oh yeah, he is slowly fading. Interesting. That is interesting that he took so long to do that. Normally, I find the bodies tend to go pretty quick. Anyways, we've put things off long enough. People are like, hurry up, get to the point, Jason. This is the finale, right? Yes. So go to the door to the Grandmaster's chambers. Let's do this.
Behold my people. They feast at my table, find warmth at my fire, and glow with happiness to be separated from the turmoil of war.
You're deluded if you think the sight of women and children will make me leave you alone.
I do not intend to deceive you. The white frost approaches, a cataclysm that will bury the world beneath snow and ice. Each night, I dream of icy wastelands and the death of the old civilizations.
I've heard Ithlina's prophecy.
The cataclysm is unavoidable. Kings prefer to wage local wars to expand their influence, while elves have become terrorists fighting for a lost cause. The world needs a savior, a man of the moment, someone to kindle the flame in people's hearts.
Ha! You, savior of the world?
Come, I will show you something. Humans are weak, frail, and inclined toward evil. I shall create a new man, perfect, tempered in the eternal fire.
Finished? Because if you are...
You doubt me? I do not blame you. I had my doubts too. Yet now, my vision is strong.
Interesting. The cutscene had Geralt pull a different sword, so that strikes me as pre-rendered, or we'll say maybe pre-scripted, because it doesn't really look pre-rendered, but yeah, the way things are sort of running, like it's like they intended you have a different set of equipment on you. Anyways, oh no, everything's all icy. So you want to show me this? Okay, show me some icy stuff and then we'll fight.
Behold, the scales will fall from your eyes, and you will understand.
Juggler's tricks. I expected more.
You think this an illusion? Oh no, Geralt, it's nothing of the sort.
Where are we?
See for yourself. Follow me. Now that you have seen the ice-encased towers of Vizima, do you understand?
You're rambling to Aldersburg. What do you want?
This is the future. The white frost has destroyed human civilization. This is the end of time. Do we lose heart, surrender? Never. We can yet avoid our fate.
Save your rhetoric for the plebs.
Understand. The Order and Salamandra acted only to save humanity.
Every criminal claims a higher cause.
You lack humility. Time for a lesson in some.
Of course. All right, these things are probably sort of immune to fire, so let's try fire. They're immune to fire. Let's try it. Actually, no, yeah, it doesn't seem to work too great. All right, I guess we'll use the sword after all. I guess in this case here we'll have to use a sword. Yeah. What is it? Omen of fire? Is that what it said? All right, so yeah, it looks like he's decided he wants to give us a final stage. Pyrite. Interesting. So, what? I guess that's interesting. When it happened, I'm like, okay. Did he send us to the future? And evidently he has. He has sent us into the future. Or this is an illusion. He's making us think we are in the future when in fact we are not in the future. My questions at this moment are, yeah, but okay, here's the thing. If this ice thing, if we're seeing the future, if we are seeing the future, and this is actually ice.
Are you all right?
You? Here? How?
That is the nature of this place.
This place or this time?
More a vision born in the mind of the Grand Master. Flashes of the future colored by his fears and beliefs. You may encounter strange things, the consequences of your decisions. There's nothing behind us but a blizzard, and nothing beyond it but death.
As long as I get the Grand Master at the end.
I'll follow in case you need help.
Okay, so she's not really Shani. This is some sort of vision, I guess? Must overcome all obstacles and climb to the peak to confront the Grand Master.
Not
okay.
far now.
Yeah, because she's not even talking like Shani. So this is obviously an illusion. It would make sense. I'm like, okay, yeah, just random Shani. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, so yeah, there's no way going back at all. All right. So this is, if this is truly the future, then what makes him think that any change to, wrong sword, idiot. Any change to what kind of people we are, what are you, Skullhead? Oh, we had an entry on Skullheads, didn't we? Yeah, I seem to recall we have some sort of entry in our book mabob about Skullheads. It seems like Igni works just fine. Actually, it works really well. And I forgot. I think didn't we get the because wow. Look how fast our endurance went up. That's interesting. Is that okay? I know we leveled up not too long ago. Maybe? Did we? Or is that something to do with this place? Is just, you know, endurance regeneration quickened here? I'm guessing. Which then brings to mind, or brings up the question, you know, how real is this place? And now she said it was a place like that's built out of visions and stuff. So, you know, this might not even be the eventual future. For all we know, this is the future after he does what he does. You know, it's like, if he's successful, it could be, maybe that's his vision. Like, I don't know. There's so many different ways you can view this. You know, like what would,
You haven't changed a bit, Witcher. Again, you emerge from nowhere to kill humans.
What humans? As always, you're perplexing.
Behold the remains of humanity. Ape men, wretched creatures worthy of disdain. Some my own great-grandchildren.
They're human?
The white frost has stripped humanity of its luxurious robes. All that's left are beasts that think only of eating and procreating. They are human no longer. Their base instincts drive them like the lynch mob from which you saved me. I'm grateful. Take my gift.
Inventory for dropping swallow. Tawny Owl, no, I need potions! Let me have the potions! Alright, so I grabbed the Tawny Owl. I dropped the gold signet ring, the guard ring, mabob. And I, honestly, diamond, I don't think I'll need it. In fact, I don't even think I'll need the swallow potion, but hey, I've got to have it. I've got to have the potions, right? So it's a just in case. I mean, if we were earlier in the game, like if we hadn't even reached the epilogue yet, I might say, hey, you know what, maybe I'll need that. Skull heads. I want to look up those entries in the journal, because I want to know what they're actually created from. Because if what she's saying is true, and these are like this is what's left of humanity, then that means that they're created from some sort of something that happened to humanity, right? These are like naturally occurring monsters, and there's got to be a process by which a skull head is created, right? So let's see how, like, let's take what we know about skull heads and put that up against what the story we're being told and see if it, you know, matches up. These creatures died out centuries ago. Interesting. Archaeological research is the only source of knowledge about skull heads. Skeleton reconstructions made it possible to describe the creature's appearance and movement. Addressing its students, blah, 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 summed up research on skull heads. We are more than likely that the bastards died out. Huh. Guess that doesn't really tell us anything. It does tell us that they existed at one time and then they died out. So, is this a case of history repeating itself? Is this a case of the cycle of death and rebirth? You know, did we have one of these Ice Age type things that wiped out everything, and then that's where the skull heads were, and then they died off, and then here we are again, you know, at another Ice Age in the future, and then, you know, on the other end of it, maybe humanity will rise again. Don't know.
I see you have met our degenerate great-grandchildren. Do you understand now why you cannot oppose my plan?
You have yet to say how all this ice justifies your crimes.
Only a grand plan pursued without hesitation could save humanity from what I saw in my visions.
Trust your daydreams that much?
I never asked for these visions, this gift.
But you chose how to use it.
Many times you insisted special gifts should be used for just causes. I chose the most just of causes, saving millions of lives.
And pursued it by ending hundreds of others. How many more do you aim to condemn?
You have no notion of the approaching cataclysm. The spirits of those who perished wander here. Tell them they had no right to survive.
Wait a second. I said several times that gifts must be used. The only person I told those things to were Alvin, right? Earlier in the game. So is this my own vision coming back to talk to me, or is Buddy aware of what I told Alvin? And if so, why? And if time travel is an aspect of this, if it is in fact time travel, then is it possible that this guy is in fact just a grown-up Alvin from the future? My mind is, I'm like, I know it's a little out there, but hey, that's what, these are the sort of connections my mind is making here. Wild Hunt Wraith. Just, don't worry, Shani, I've got enough fire to last me, like, holy crap, do I ever have enough fire to last me a while? Did I get to that, I'm sorry. Sign intensity... Base sign intensity, yeah. Endurance to consume when casting signs minus 25%. Endurance plus 25%. Endurance regeneration plus 30. Maybe? Admittedly, it has been a little while since I've been able to record anything, so... the usual story, you know.
You cannot stop this, Witcher. Death follows you.
Oh, hello! Ow! Okay, well, if death... if I can't stop it, then, there's no harm in me trying, right? Because if I'm gonna fail anyways, then, you know, I might as well just fight my best to the end, and, then whatever.
Murderers never know peace.
Those thoughts always come too late.
As if I had a choice. You never knew feelings that controlled your every step.
As if I had a choice. You never knew feelings that controlled your every step. Well, I know it's hard to act contrary to your feelings. Yeah, because it's been Geralt isn't emotionless, right? No. There's always no, because he specifically told Alvin that he fears, and fear is an emotion, right? Yes. There we go. Proof. There's always choice, but I think acknowledging that it is difficult, because we, you know, in life. Actually, I was thinking about that just the other day, but it's not relevant to the game, so I'm gonna forget it. But yeah, it is hard to act contrary to your feelings. You know, it's to overcome your gut instinct, to stop and think about things and make the correct choice. Why, like, personally, I try not to be reactionary. I try to, you know, calculate a response, and as a result, it means that sometimes I'm a little delayed or a little slow on making decisions, and it sucks. Anyways, we didn't need to discuss that. We'll go with the top one.
I know it's hard to act contrary to your feelings.
We're toys in the hands of fate. Before it casts us apart, accept my gift.
I need to move on before I freeze. Soul Catcher restores vitality with each opponent killed. Interesting. So I suspect our health is going to be steadily decreasing due to the cold, and we have to kill monsters to keep it up. All right. Come on. It's fire time. Shoots fire from hands. Is afraid of freezing to death. Yep, that's some solid logic there. Run! Run, Geralt! Oh wait, follow the monster mobobs. They'll lead you to where you're supposed to go next. Oh, I might actually run out of endurance before I take these guys all out. I might have to resort to my sword. No! No! Must not resort to sword. There we go. No, I've got to try this. We've got to just. What's down this way? It goes around in circles, Jason. Oh, okay. Sorry. Another skill head up here. What about the nice big shot? I don't think I let off a big shot. I just. Is it that my endurance is just regenerating really fast? Yeah, because it still only says max of 90. So I'm guessing it has something to do with this place. Maybe because they are throwing so many enemies at you, the game decides, or the developers decided, hey, you know, maybe having it so that you regenerate your endurance quicker would make the fights a little bit easier. I guess. All right. Talk to me, Future Alvin. That's what I'm calling you from now on. The Grandmaster's name is now Future Alvin, until I'm proven otherwise.
Do you finally understand, obstinate Witcher? Humanity will perish. The few who remain will become animals. My plan would avoid this.
What plan, damn it?
The human nations can only survive the cold through a mass exodus south.
With you leading them?
I'm prepared to do so. I see the future. I command respect. I would rule well. Of course, I had to get rid of any standing in the way, especially non-humans.
Why so obsessed about other races?
I was prepared to sacrifice anything, to save humanity at all costs. Do you know the saying, the ends justify the means?
I do. You sound pathetic to Eldersburg, as if you believed your own lies.
Non-humans, their extinction is not a goal, but a means. Since you detest humans so, I'll leave you with my no longer human serfs. You have much in common. You should get along.
Okay, so his plan is to go south. So what he's saying is that things are gonna get bad, but everyone can just go to the south and survive. So it's not even like a global thing. It's not like, oh, the entire world will be encased in ice. It's climate change. Basically, we are in a fantasy climate change situation, and he's like, we got to go down to the equator, people, or else, you know, everything's going to be bad. Well, I guess it's not really climate change. I'm oversimplifying things, but you know, things don't always need to make sense if you're trying to make a joke, funny or otherwise. It's an unfunny joke. You know, that's kind of my thing. I do that. But yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. He's not really selling his case to me. Because I was thinking about this, I'm like, it's The Witcher, right? They're going to hit me with some sort of choice or something at some point. BRB.
You thought you could stand aside.
I wanted no part of politics. I'm a Witcher. I'm neutral.
We fought for those we love. You scorn that, for you'll never understand it.
A machine created to kill. You had no choice. Your time has passed.
You're obsolete. The world has no use for you. Lay down your sword and rest, Geralt.
Have the courage to face me, Jacques. Stop hiding behind specters and illusions. I'll find you.
You won't get the chance.
Sure I will. So yeah, it's The Witcher, right? Everything's been, everything's had like choices, you know, great choices and stuff. So I've been keeping an open mind, and kind of like waiting and seeing if I don't need no chicken sandwich. Seeing, you know, whether he would actually make a decent case, and then I would have to make a choice. Like, oh, okay, maybe he's got a point here, but no, he doesn't. The guy, it's not making any sense whatsoever. Mutant assassin. Like, it's yeah, it's basically he's got no point. Like, I don't understand what he's even trying to get at. Like, he needs to kill non-humans, and then he needs to get people's trust so that he can tell them to go down south when things get cold. Like, no.
Look, Alvin.
An illusion, Shani.
Shani's an illusion. Just listen to the way she was talking. Look, Alvin. Yeah, I like this. I'm really not. Yeah, I've heard better, you know, evil villain plots than this.
How stubborn you are. I could use you to shepherd my sheep during the first years of winter.
I doubt you mean it. You stole our secrets from Kaer Morhen, used them for the worst ends.
I needed witches, but knew the secrets of mutation had been lost. You witches had it all, but lacked courage and vision. I merely did what you desired in your hearts.
You took them as if they were your own. You're a thief, a hypocrite.
Are you incapable of seeing the golden path of my dreams? My knights will explain it to you in a way you will understand.
Alright. So, this is, I guess oh crap, come on. This is really kind of simple, easy. Yeah. Oh, even my health regenerates like crazy. So this has to be an illusion. I'm not convinced that this is even, I'm supposed to even be able to die here. If you looked at my health up in the top, it's like I got hit a couple times and then bam, it recovered. This is all just an illusion. Well, we knew it was an illusion, but now it's like I feel like this is it's making me fight, but it's not expecting me to lose at any point. This is not meant to be a challenge.
Look, Geralt. Humans, monsters. Easy to mistake one for the other.
True, Your Highness.
I should know, wouldn't you say? The Grand Master is clearly a madman. Even I wouldn't dare pursue a plan like his. We must stop him.
Milady, your wish is my command.
You have class, a rare quality. I wish to fight alongside you. Call it a whim.
Oh, that's cool. I've gained an ally. She'll be useful during the fight ahead. Interesting. But if this is a vision of the future, then it's only gone to prove one thing. That monsters will be around to the end of time. And that means that until the end of time, we'll need witchers. Holy crap! Oh, I have a pain effect? Yep. That's cool. You guys are like all on fire and stuff. But yeah, look, like I've taken no damage. Okay, he hits me. I'm a little bit hurt. Oh, now my health decides to stay down. All right. Okay, so we've finally hit a point where it's a little bit scary, I guess. But with the Striga and Shani here. Okay, bye, Ada.
Go on alone.
Why?
None can enter the heart of the vision besides you. The Grand Master won't allow it.
Very well. Thank you.
Be safe.
Okay. What? Oh, this is a final chance to make potions should I need them. I guess. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to meditate. We're good. Oh, and she's gone. All right. Well, this has been interesting. Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to stop for a second and sort of collect my thoughts. This has been kind of moving rather quickly, and I'm like, you know, yeah, it's yes, monsters and humans will always exist, but as we've seen, even in the future, monsters will exist, and even if you go down south, monsters will still exist up in the north, will they not? Like, if this is inevitable, then things will be destroyed, monsters will still exist, and people will go down south, and people will still be monsters down in the south. Like, just because people move from one area to the other, it's not going to change the nature of man. It's not going to change how monsters are. It's basically just a big weather effect, really, like a big climate change, rather. I mean, like, that's technically what it is. It's not just a weather thing. Something like this doesn't happen from a couple bad storms. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, entering an ice age or something, but okay. Dude, your plan it's dumb.
Now, do you see the need to act, whatever the price? Geralt, open your eyes, open your mind.
They treat people like you at St. Lebioda's hospital.
By pursuing me, you proved me right. You faced the dangers that humanity faces and survived.
Jacques de Aldersberg, your dream is over.
Patience. You may yet change your mind. Imagine thousands traversing an icy wasteland. Could you defend them? You and a handful of witches ridden with doubt, like Berengar? Impossible. Only the greater brothers can do that, but they need to be taught and led. They need you.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's I don't know. This entire sequence has not been very well executed. Like, the game's been janky during dialogue and stuff, but I felt like it has always kind of made a point. It's made me think. But this one here, I'm like, okay, it actually. It's a little bit more black and white than I was expecting out of the game. Let's see, I also have an offer. Surrender, withdraw your mutants, humble yourself before the king, you'll save many lives. Or enough, our swords will speak for us. No, you know what? We're still going to talk. And I think it's very telling that there are no options to actually agree with him. Like, it's like they deliberately said, hey, no, we need to paint this guy as a madman, as a psycho. This is the last boss, this is the last guy, we need to deal with this guy. But you know what? I'm still gonna be classy. You know, we gave Berengar a chance. You know, I understand that this guy, he thinks he's doing well. Like, maybe there's a way to reach him. Although that dialogue is very much so not not going to be the dialogue or the line, the phrases that will do that. But I've got to at least try, I guess. I gave everyone a chance. Although the guy is very clearly deluded. Yeah, I'm thinking about this. I'm like honestly, yeah, the guy needs to go down, and I'm ready to click the top option with the understanding that I will end up fighting him anyways. But if I didn't, let's speculate a little bit. If I chose the top option and he was like, gee, Geralt, you know what? You're right. Okay, I'll stop. Would I be able to, like, forgive him? I mean, maybe? Like, if he saw the error of his ways, if he changes, then is he the same person that committed those previous acts? And here I am. I'm injecting I am injecting gray thought into a black and white decision. Because, that's kind of like what forgiveness is. It's like understanding that the person is not the same person. Because if it's a true, if it's true, like a true apology, if it's a true desire to change, then the person, even though they may look the same and they may inhabit the same body, they may be the same cells, are they fundamentally different? And I guess that's kind of the basis of forgiveness. Whatever, let's choose the top one, just because that's the play, the character I want to play, but knowing that I will probably end up fighting him.
I also have an offer. Surrender. Withdraw your mutants. Humble yourself before the king. You'll save many lives.
How confident you seem. A painful lesson awaits.
No, not a group of flammable enemies. Whatever shall I do? I must defeat the Grandmaster in combat. Oh no. I am so scared. Garen, put that sword away. You know you don't need it. Oh crap. Okay, I might need it. Those things don't go down well with Igni. I'll need my... Ouch! Crap. Hey, did I pull up my sword on the ground? Awesome! Alright. Get away from me. Okay, come on. I need to gather these things. Okay, I can't... There's a magical barrier keeping me where I'm at. Alright. Dude, just... Okay, this is, Okay, I need to fight with these one at a time. I can't group style them, which is messing me up a little bit. Okay, maybe now I've got enough to group style them. No, I don't. So I need to quick style them, I guess, we'll say. Crap, I need, I'm encased in ice. I'm encased in ice. Okay, I need a potion. Jump over them, get away from them. Let's hit a swallow potion. I don't think I'll need Tawny Owl. My endurance tends to be going pretty quickly here. Going up pretty quickly. Okay, there's a whole group of them around me. I should be able to group style now. Yes, there we go. There we go. Finally, I feel like I'm being pushed a little bit. Come on. Alright, come on. Other little fire creatures, come and get me. Come on. I want to kill you things too. So I hit him with the fire to get him, like, keep him out of the fight with, like, a pain effect. And then I can focus on fighting these things with my sword, because the silver blade's not going to do a whole lot against him. So it's like I need to sort of crowd control him. Darn it! Go away. Okay, come on, Janky Combat, work with me here. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. You know, how would this work? King and Queen. I guess he's he's immune to that, alright. Alright, now it's just me and him. What the heck is that? It's, pain? So, is he randomly putting, like... Wait a second, he was floating in the air, just like Alvin did. Alright, I guess we'll sword fight him. Oh, did the music change the second I used my sword? Ouch. I can't really tell if I'm doing any damage to him. I guess he's got like so much health that it just is not registering. There we go. I see it going down. Ouch. Wait a second. Did I not drink a swallow potion? Where'd my, yeah, because I still have the toxicity from it. Where'd the effects go? Did he dispel it? He dispelled the effects of my, my potion. Okay, Quensign. Crap. Okay, come on. Get away from me. Okay, there we go. Got my swallow back up. No. Okay, there we go.
Again, Wolf. Have you fulfilled your destiny?
Salamandra is dying, soon to be a memory.
Salamandra means nothing. It was but a particle of chaos, the tool of the madman you just slew. Your past, your destiny, the reasons for your resurrection, all remain unknown.
Words, words, words.
You've always used them ably to mask uncertainty and fear. I once promised I would follow you.
Gibberish, Spectre. Tell me what you want or disappear.
Reflect on your deeds, Witcher. I stood near you when you arrived at Kaer Morhen, an omen of its downfall. I observed as you judged the villagers of the outskirts, leaving only blood and fire behind you. You passed through Vizima like a sword through a heart, accusing others, destroying lives, mindful of nothing but your own purpose, to be achieved whatever the means. You slaughtered dozens with your witch's sword. You helped create the foundations for the Order's fanatical reign. You left Vizima in chaos, only to bring destruction upon murky waters. Every one of your decisions brought further devastation. Each choice you made led to greater evil. Vizima blazes. The Order and the Scoia'tael bleed, Temeria. Does your neutrality not taste bitter?
Stop.
Do not deny it, Witcher. You are my greatest champion, a perfect means of destruction. Wherever you walk, death and chaos follow. Now, as it was years ago, accept it. Do not fight it. Give up to me yet another man you destroyed.
Jacques de Aldersberg is mine.
You dare to oppose me? I sense your weakness as your life seeps from your wounds. With every drop, death draws nearer. You stand no chance against me. Yield to me.
Huh. Now, that dialogue there was much more impactful than anything that preceded it. Alright, so I feel like I'm missing something. I'm guessing this might have something to do with, I'm guessing this might have to do something with the books. Maybe something I haven't read yet, about, I don't know. Because he said, Geralt's resurrection. So he's basically confirmed that Geralt died, but Geralt came back. Right? Unless, you know, unless it's not an actual resurrection. It would have to be, because it was... Well, gee, thanks, game. You spoiled the books for me. If that's the case. Interesting. I don't really understand what he's asking, because I feel like we haven't seen... This is what the King of the Wild Hunt or something, right? Wild Hunt something? That's who this guy is. And I don't feel like we've been given enough time with him for me to really understand what he is asking. Take him, I don't care what fate he meets. Or never, this is between him and me. Like, what does he want? He wants... to Aldersburg? But he's calling us his ultimate thing of destruction, right? Does he want to, like... I don't know what this guy's capable of. I don't know anything about this. So I feel like I don't have the information needed to make the correct decision. Like, does he want to possess the guy? Would yielding to him just make Jacques de Aldersburg more potent, more of a problem? Like, would he resurrect Jacques? Would he cause further chaos? Because it seems like that's what he likes. He likes to spread destruction, and he views us as an instrument of that destruction. But he's asking us to yield. And if that is what he likes to do, which, based off of what he just said, seems to be like what he likes to do, then it makes sense to me to oppose him. That would be my guess. No, I'm not going to yield to you. This is between him and me. Sure, maybe? Yeah, I really don't feel like I understand what's, I don't care what fate he meets. No, I can't let him be, he's already been, we'll say indoctrinated. He's already been sort of transformed into an instrument, that is clearly capable of causing, you know, mass death and murder. No. Anything that promotes, or anything that appears to like that chaos, I guess if we want to be a good guy, we should oppose it. Yes, it's true that we left a path of destruction behind, potentially more, but were we the ultimate cause of that? Like, see, that's the thing. I get that they're trying to paint Geralt as, you know, the cause of everything, but if Geralt didn't step in, what would happen is all this stuff would still happen. Maybe it would happen at a slower pace, because what happens is Geralt uncovers this crap, and by uncovering it, by shining light on it, the evil, or the agents of chaos, they feel the need to act out, to defend themselves. And so the timeline of whatever chaos becomes accelerated. So I don't feel that, yeah, yes, we may have left mass destruction in our wake, but you know what? Over time, I think that it's probably better. It's like I guess you could. I don't know that much about it. Of course, I'm just, you know, I'm speculating based off of whatever. But it's, you know, it's like a cancer thing, right? You know, it's hard on the body. It's the treatment is brutal, and you know, or like sometimes you have to sort of cause pain to fix things. That's my. I guess that's the closest analogy I can think of off the top of my head. I'm gonna say no. We're gonna see this through.
Never. This is between him and me.
You aim to kill him anyway.
True, but for my reasons, and they are nothing to you. Clear off while you can. Go before it's too late.
You want to fight me? So be it. Your flight from death ends here. Draw your sword.
I was afraid you'd suggest chess.
All right, so the King of the Wild Hunt. Okay. He is a specter of some sort, right? I'm not playing around with this guy. Where is my... Is Argentia? Argentia would be good, but I'm looking for something more specific. I'm looking for Spectre Oil. Because he is kind of a Spectre, is he not? Alright, so I guess I can't apply the oil while I have the sword out. Because, you know, you have to put your sword away before you can apply anything. I guess I can't apply it, oh, idiot. Click and drag. Alright, there we go. Alright. Light him on fire. There we go. Yeah, I guess it was too much to hope for to be able to only use my sign for everything. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll save my sign for like crowd control. And dang. Done. Hey Grandmaster, guess what? Hey-ya!
That sword is for monsters.
You're awake, Geralt. I was getting worried.
Dandelion? Where's the Grand Master?
A few steps away. He's dead. For a minute there, I thought you were gone too.
Hardly a pleasant nap. Was I out long?
Long enough. The fighting has been quelled. Foltest has regained control. However, Triss supported him. The effects have been shocking.
Is she all right?
She's fine. She stayed by you until I arrived. Then she had to go. You know, political duties.
Caught between the king, her sorceress friends, and her personal life.
What about you? Did you succeed?
Yes. I'll take the final element from Jacques and close this chapter.
The final element? Wait, what? Then the story must recover the stolen secrets. The Grandmaster should have them. Oh, from Kaer Morhen. Okay. Hold up.
Take what's yours, Witcher. You earned it.
Remains of Jacques de Aldersberg, Grandmaster of the Order of the Flaming Rose. And now, he was holding an amulet. Did we not give that amulet to Alvin? This, to me, is, like, further cementing my thoughts that this is some sort of strange future Alvin. What is it? A small amulet made of a blue metal. And secret stolen from Kaer Morhen. A sealed jewelry box containing the last of the stolen Witcher secrets. We got that. Something ends, something begins. Dimeritium amulet. Oh, now I... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, now I level up? Actually, I did level up, didn't I? Yeah, level gained. Nice. And we'll take the amulet as well. Can I read any of these? No, that'll probably come up in, like, some final cutscene or whatever. Dandelion's like, I'm just gonna play some music. Alright, I guess that's kind of it. We're done.
So, did you recover everything?
Know what I found on the Grand Master? A dimeridium pendant.
The one you gave Alvin?
I don't know. It looks the same, but older. He must have worn it under his armor for years.
A true keepsake, perhaps.
Maybe it was his way of repelling hostile magic. Or it was there to control inborn abilities, unrelenting visions.
That's something we'll never know.
It doesn't matter. Jacques de Aldersberg, if that was his name, is dead. End of story.
What's next, Geralt?
What do you mean?
Come now. You've recovered what was stolen, punished those who hurt you, you played politics and dismantled conspiracies. You've loved, you've killed. You've come a long way, Geralt. What do you intend to do now?
Go kill monsters. I'm tired, Dandelion. I want peace and quiet, or only now do I feel my new life beginning. I mean, I don't know. It's not a question I was expecting to be asked. Well, I know there's sequels, so I guess only now do I feel my new life beginning. But, you know, he's probably tired. He probably just wants some peace and quiet after all this crap. But is that really what... Well, yeah, because in some of the dialogue thing is pertaining to like Shani and stuff, he said he would want, he wouldn't mind it, but he can't. You know what? We'll go with only now do I feel my new life beginning. So yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure that that's heavily implying that Alvin is the that was Alvin the whole time from. Maybe Alvin was never really here. He was just sort of the person from the future coming back. Regardless, I feel like they're the same person, and that is the same amulet we gave Alvin. It's just it's aged because he aged, something like that. Only now do I feel my new life beginning. You know, I guess I'll go with that.
Only now do I feel my new life beginning.
Born anew, baptized in blood and fire.
A new ballad? Sounds too pompous, Dandelion. Take a look around. Life is simple, unpredictable, and beautiful.
That's something new. You returned from the netherworld, got entangled in a real mess. You faced beasts and bastards who did you harm. And you're telling me life is beautiful?
You're exaggerating again. Something ends, something begins. I'll take the last of the stolen secrets, take a deep breath, and move on.
What can I say? Godspeed on your path, Witcher. It seemed the conflict between the Order of the Flaming Rose and the Scoia'tael would turn Vizima into charred ruins. Foltest, however, found a solution. He let the two sides bleed each other. The Order's power waned quickly following the Grand Master's mysterious death. The flower of elven youth perished. Fighting in Vizima's streets, there were no victors. The non-human uprising weakened Temeria, and Foltest realized he would need capable diplomats. Triss Merigold became a royal advisor. Sorceresses gained influence. The king punished or exiled those who had plotted against him in his absence. They were, of course, soon replaced by others. Common folk saw no difference. They were too busy licking their wounds, seeking loved ones. Few people knew what had actually happened in those days in Vizima. They were those who destiny had brought together with Geralt of Rivia. Yet, they chose to remain silent. What then happened to the Witcher? That is a different tale entirely.
Temeria and Redania are allies, thanks in no small part to you. For your toil, a worthy pouch of gold.
Your Highness. Master. Farewell, sire.
That's a cool little ending. I liked it. My we'll say my final thoughts on The Witcher. Janky and charming. That's the way I would put it. It was there are some games where it's like I would describe this one as maybe slightly above average. It's not an amazing game, but there was enough here that it gripped me, and I kind of wanted to keep going to the end. It's it has enough. You know, the world of The Witcher is nice. It's very rich. Like I said, I've been reading the books. You know, Netflix now has a series which I've watched, which is we'll say mostly pulled from like The Last Wish, the first book. Like the game itself, like I realized obviously the series gets better. I think this was one of the first games CD Projekt Red did. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that. But it's good. It's fun. It is janky. And there's some things that could have been tightened up a little bit more, explained a little bit more. The storytelling is it's not something I usually really concern myself with. Like for me, you know, I talk a lot about, you know, gameplay over story, but you know, I do enjoy stories. It's just I feel like the game should play well, and overall I do feel like the game plays well. And I know that sounds strange for me saying this about a game that is so janky, but you know, the game is more than just the combat. The game is the means. It is the mechanics in which you inhabit this world and explore the lore of this world. You know, I can think back, and there's so many different things that I can think of. Oh, well, you know, I didn't really do a lot of this. You know, maybe in another playthrough, I could play a little bit more around with this, or play around with that. Like, to me, there is enough here. There's enough little details that, you know, maybe I skipped over, and that I would be able to see on another playthrough. And to me, that's successful. If I'm thinking about stuff that I could, that I didn't explore, I didn't go far enough into, or maybe a different path I could go, or, you know, reasons for replaying a game, I think that is good. Now the story itself, could have been told better, but it was engaging enough to keep me going to the end, and I'm excited to eventually get to The Witcher 2 and 3. Now I'm not going to be diving straight into 2 and 3 just yet. It'll be a little while before I go into number 2, but I'm excited to when the time comes for me to go into The Witcher 2. So this has been The Witcher. I don't really know what else to say about it. I think I've summed up my thoughts pretty well. I guess I could comment on we'll say the final cutscene. We'll say the mutant assassins are still around. Oh, actually, no. Would that be a mutant assassin? Because he was a witcher, right? Because that's a trait of witchers, is the yellow eyes, correct? So is that a hint at what's to come in the second game, or did they just sort of throw that out there as sort of like a I don't know, a little tease? Like, that might be what the second game revolves around. You know, you have the last of the secrets. Where did this other Witcher come from? You know, the Witchers are basically all gone, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to spoil things for myself. By the time I get to the second game, though, I'll probably have read a few more of the books, so it'll be. I think I'll enjoy the second one even more than I enjoyed the first one, just because of my familiarity with the world. But yes, that was cool. That was a fun game. Good game. All right, so that's the end of the credits. That's The Witcher. Thank you so much for joining me. Until you know, if you liked this video, if you liked the series, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and give it a video a thumbs up. If you didn't, well, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, until the next game, until the next time we meet, I would like to ask you all to game on.